Ever wondered who are the most wanted criminals in the world? Who are these individuals that have made law enforcement agencies across the globe pull their hair out in frustration? Today, we delve into the dark underbelly of the criminal world, counting down from 10 to 1, the most wanted criminals who have managed to evade justice. For now, at number 10, we find ourselves in the heart of Mexico, where Ismael Zambada Garcia, also known as El Mayo, reigns supreme. A drug lord of the notorious Sinaloa cartel, he continues to elude authorities, leaving a trail of violence and corruption in his wake. Moving on to number 9, a name that sends shivers down the spine, Semyon Mogilevich. This Ukrainian-born crime boss stands accused of crimes ranging from fraud to trafficking, making him a high priority for international law enforcement. Number 8 takes us to the Far East, where we meet Yakuza boss Kenichi Shinoda. Despite serving time in prison, this elusive figure remains a powerful force in Japan's underworld, his influence reaching far beyond the country's borders. At number 7, we encounter Dawood Ibrahim. This Indian gangster and terrorist mastermind is the alleged orchestrator of the 1993 Bombay bombings. His network spans continents, making him one of the most feared criminals worldwide. Number 6 presents us with Matteo Messina Denaro, a Sicilian mafia boss who, despite being on the run for over 2 decades, continues to command respect and fear within the notorious Cosa Nostra. Halfway through our countdown at number 5, we encounter Joseph Kony. The Ugandan guerrilla leader stands accused of war crimes and crimes against humanity, his reign of terror leaving a lasting scar on the face of Africa. At number 4, we find ourselves in the midst of a drug war with Joaquin Guzman, better known as El Chapo. Although currently behind bars, his influence on the Sinaloa cartel remains strong, making him a persistent threat to global security. Number 3 introduces us to Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, the self-proclaimed caliph of the Islamic State. Despite reports of his death, his legacy of terror continues to pose a significant threat to global security. At number 2, we encounter the notorious Ayman al-Zawahiri. As the leader of Al-Qaeda, he is one of the world's most wanted terrorists, his actions having severe implications for peace and security worldwide. And finally, at number 1, we meet the elusive and deadly leader of the Taliban, Mullah Omar. Despite his reported death, his influence lives on, with the Taliban continuing to destabilize regions and pose a significant threat to global peace. As we conclude our countdown, it's crucial to remember the severity of these criminals' actions. They have caused untold suffering and loss, their deeds a stark reminder of the dark side of humanity. Their capture remains a top priority for law enforcement agencies worldwide, their apprehension a step towards a safer, more just world. So, as we step into a new day, let us hope that justice will eventually prevail, bringing these criminals to account for their heinous actions.